Okay, hi. This is Mr. Roche. We're here working with the 7 segment and the 4511 chip, and uh, we were just sort of writing the loops, the loop and the basic display digit routine that's gonna do all the work for us. So what we did was we did a calculation like as I progresses here, we're gonna break down I into a series of digits that'll fit here, 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 and here. And what we're going to do is we figured out what those digits are supposed to be. And then what you do is you call them up with each of your latches. So I have a latch 1 and 2, and I have a display digit 1 and 2. And if you only have 2 digits, then you're done. If you have a third digit, you need to do this and have all the latch pins for it and stuff like that. So we have 3 and we send it 3, and I'm very excited, and I have 4, so I'm going to put this in here and go like that. Okay, so that looks pretty good, and that's what we needed to do for that. And what we need to do now finally is just do the work that we needed to do to make the display digit routine, which is up here. So display digit is you're gonna send it a latch, and we send it different latches like latch 1, latch 2, latch 3, latch 4, and they correspond to these numbers here, which correspond to these pins. And we are going to then write a little routine to do that. Okay. And basically what you'd have to do is for the latch, you have to kind of turn the latch on. Let's call this like which latch, because it could be like different latches. So whatever the latch is, the which latch, we're gonna send it to low. Okay, which allows like numbers to go in and things like that. So I think it basically like kind of turns it on. And then what we're going to do then is we have to turn on each of the pins. So we're going to write a little loop that goes we have the number of B pins. So it's good to use, you could use 4, but it's good to use a word because people sort of understand it better when it's in kind of word form instead of these numbers, because people go like, oh, what's 4? But what you're doing is you're explaining to someone that you're going to sort of basically run through the number of binary pins that you have, and in every one of these settings there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 pins, and that's why that number is 4 there. And what we're going to do is the number corresponds to like this number, which actually happens to be one of the rows in this array. So if you send it 0, we're going to go get this set of pin settings and send that out. And if you wanted 4, for example, we're going to get this set and send it out. So the way you do this is just very quickly, you can go like this. You can say digital write from our pin set, which is called binary numbers. Okay, it's this. So from that list, actually, these are the pins. We want the right pin number. Sorry. So what we actually want is B pins. So from the B pin list, sorry, one down. Yeah. So we're going to write from the B pins, we're going to take the pin I that it tells us, okay, and we're going to use the binary number here to tell it whether to be high or low, okay? And the way you do this is you take the bnum here of one of the numbers, so this would be of your number, and then you send it the ith pin sync. So this is going to go 0, so it's going to send, so you're going to get the number that you want, which would be 6, and it'll get each one of these, and it's set to correspondingly to the output pins or input pins, and that's kind of it. Okay, and then what you do after that is you just say digital right which latch, and then you set it to high, which I think kind of like stores it and doesn't let anything else to come in until you change that again. Okay, so it kind of like locks it in basically. And with that, I think it should basically work. We'll give it a little test here. I'm going to run it. I think there's going to be some errors here. Okay, so we got to fix up that. And what's going on here is that every time you declare one of these variables and you pass it around, you have to declare a data type for it. So let's say it's an int. And here we try to run it. And it's doing something, but it doesn't look completely good here. And I looked at this and thought about it, and I think what we need actually is some form in the loop part. We need some form of a delay. So I'm going to say 200 here, because I think what's happening is all the numbers are happening sort of all at once, and it's getting overwhelmed. And here we go. And we'll see what happens here. And there we go. And it looks like it's working fine. Okay, so anyway, that's what I needed to do, is basically get yours working. Okay, if you have 2 digits, I want to see it work up to let's see it work up to 99. I'm trying to get mine to work up to 99. And if you have 3 digits, I want to see it work up to 999, basically, or show me something like that. Okay, but this is sort of working, and that's basically the thing. So the project here is to do that. Make a video of your thing. Show me your code. Okay, and show me that it works, and do this final thing. If you go to here, and you go to this widget, and go to properties, set it to public, okay, so that it's possible to see it, okay. So do that, make it public, okay. And I'm going to turn my back to privacy, don't take my code, and then give me the link to this thing. Okay, so go into Tinker this, and don't give me the shared link here. Give me the link that comes up here. When it comes up, it looks like it's taking forever to come up. There it is. Okay. So that's what we're looking for. Okay, I'm looking for this to go like this. Give me this link, okay, so I can get here and I can check out your simulation as well. Okay, so thanks.